Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here back for another pick a card reading, and this is a yes or no pick a card reading collab done with the lovely V from V Love&Crystals, my good friend that I'm very grateful for and appreciative of. I will have her channel link down below as well as her Etsy shop, and I'm going to try to link down the deck that I'm using created by her as well, which I will let you know when I get to that particular card in each pile. So just simple yes or no question. Please do keep in mind that this is not to substitute for financial, legal, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life and we are all in control of our own destinies in the end. Yeah, it's always up to you to do whatever you choose to do with any guidance given. I am only the messenger telling you what I see here and doing the best I can to relay any messages that want to come through for you guys. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to head over to V's channel for her part in this collab, which I will link down below as well. You guys will be seeing this on January 11th. I am now recording it today, which I believe it's January 5th or 6th. It slipped my mind. It's one of the 2 days that I'm recording this, but you guys will see it on the 11th. Also, I will be linking down below the names of these decks and the creators if you are interested in one of these decks for yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to see you guys in pile 1. If you haven't had enough time to meditate and pick your card or your set, just simply pause and return to the selected timestamp when you are ready. They'll be in the description box below and in the pinned comment. Now, oftentimes with these yes or no pick a card readings, yes, I am a reader that watches pick a card readings from time to time. And I go into these yes or no's already picking my pile and everything and not even having a question. Like, I literally don't have a question until it's time for them to flip over my pile. I eventually figure out a question or make up one. But yeah. Also, personalized reading for personalized readings are available in the pinned comment in the description box below. My links to my Etsy shop and my website. I always stumble over my words in every video, whether it's the beginning, the middle of it, or the last. You will hear me trip over my words. But anyways, I will see you guys in pile 1. Okay, welcome to those of you who have picked pile 1. This is a yes or no question pick a card reading. So just ask any yes or no question for the most part. And let's see what we get. So, Sacred Pool. So, the answer to... Oh, we haven't gotten to your answer yet, but the answer before we even get to it is involving you kind of being in a meditative state. I know sometimes I'm able to meditate very well when I am in the bathtub or the shower. I can meditate. That's one of my sacred places. Sometimes I would used to dunk my head underwater in the bathtub, and yes, yes, I am aware that the dangers of that. However, it's really not necessarily bad, but but yeah, it's what helps me meditate sometimes. But I feel like you are needing to figure out if something really is for you or not. Maybe that's what you are asking you could be, but Spirit is saying to really get the answer to that, regardless of any messages you see here, you most definitely need to tune the outside world out and tune in within your own inner self and your higher self to really answer that question that you have. So we also have 10 of Air, which is 10 of Swords. And this, by the way, is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid. I don't use it very often, so that's why I'm even mentioning it. But this one's by Colette Baron-Reid as well as the Enchanted Map Oracle. So 10 of air, which is 10 of swords. Some of you could be air signs or could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Or could just simply be the energy you are taking on at this time. 10 of swords gives off an on the edge type of feeling. You're kind of feeling overwhelmed. You may even be feeling a little bit restless about whatever it is you're asking about. And this is where you're going to need to start finding some sacred places to meditate and become calm and relaxed. Okay. We have find your center. So, I mean, that's basically the same thing. So, I'm going to read it. I'm not going to get too much into it because I don't want to keep repeating the same thing, because what I've already said literally is the theme right here as well. So, find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? So I literally just said that. So, I mean, there's really no need to really get back into it, but it looks like a lot of you need to kind of help balance out your base chakra, and I'm hearing solar plexus as well, and the reason being is because of the color themed of the card of this card here. But yeah, pretty much doing what you think is right. There needs to be a lot of deliberation here before you go through it making a certain decision, I'm definitely seeing. So we have recovery. This is actually going to be the main answer for your question. And what I'm seeing is that this is a yes. However, it's going to take a lot of healing, a lot of patience and willpower to get to this moment and this outcome that you are wanting. However, it is 100% possible. I feel like you're overstressing about it. Before you can really make a decision and really get this yes, you do need to heal your mind and not overthink things. Spirit says recovery first, then you will get what you want, is what I'm hearing. So root chakra. You guys got the root chakra card. So it looks like base chakra, solar plexus, and the root chakra is coming up for you guys. I have everything I need to survive and grow on the physical plane. So it looks like a lot of what you have within your disposal at the time is something that you can use to receive a positive outcome with this situation or whatever it is that you're asking about. This is an affirmation for you guys to say. I have everything I need to survive and grow on the physical plane. Okay, we have TikTok. So some of you may be feeling like you're running out of time with something. Or I feel like it's a thing of energy of you rushing yourself. But Spirit wants you to slow down. This could even be a decision that you have been deliberating on for a long time, and Spirit is saying no more sitting on it for some of you, but for others of you, you do actually need more time. But I feel like once you get in that sacred place, doesn't have to be a pool or anything. Like I said, I'm just telling you what I used to do. But yeah. So we have support, ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself. So that goes back to that 10 of Swords. So I don't know what you guys may be going through. It seems like a lot of you may be having a lot of anxiety, a lot of, you're just overwhelmed and maybe overly sensitive and overburdened with a lot of things, maybe even problems that don't even belong to you as well. Spirit is saying to ask for help. And take a break as well. Let somebody else do the work sometimes. It looks like you take up a lot of the responsibility when it comes to projects, family problems, or anything in general. Spirit said it's time for you to receive help, be on the receiving end. So you have deepen your connection. So I feel like this is about deepening your connection with Spirit. And I'm also feeling, like I said, we do have air sign energy here. So I'm willing to bet that this could also be about you needing to deepen your connection with an air sign or somebody that's taking on that air sign energy. I also hear earth sign energy as well. So Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So let's see. Our final message, surrender. There is no point in pushing the barrel up such a steep hill. Go back to the start. Surrender your expectations. There is an easier way when the time is right. A new path will appear. So just release and let go. I feel the need to say if you have to chase something, it either isn't for you or simply it's just not the right time for you to receive something. So, but just let it go and let the universe does what, you know, it's good for, which is giving you what you need and not necessarily always what you want. So, like I said earlier, this is a yes, but it's going to come with a lot of healing, especially mentally for a lot of you. And yeah. And you have to kind of recover your thought process as well. Your thought process seems to be like just a little negative for some of you. So that's another reason why you're being asked to meditate. So that is all I have for pile number 1. I hope this resonates, and I do also hope you've learned something. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what this reading meant to you, if anything. If you like a personalized reading, I do have yes or no's. However, they're not too in-depth for the most part. But I do have options where you can make it in-depth if you would like. But yeah. So anyway, I hope you learned something. And I hope you guys are having a happy new year so far. And I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 2. This is a yes or no pick card reading that I'm doing in collaboration with my friend V from V Love&Crystals. Please check out her video response and also her channel. Subscribe. Let her know that I sent you. So that I'm going to look at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. So magic stream. The first thing I see is manifestation abilities here. Really being able to create what you want. Like endless possibilities. Something you're asking about is going to be out of the blue. I'm already getting a yes answer. We'll see what the Angel Answers Oracle card says, if it backs me up or not. But I'm already getting yes for whatever you've asked. Spirit says there's a lot of different ways to make whatever this is happen. And I do feel like it's going to come pretty fast. And it's going to give you a lot of different options to choose from in making this come true. I do see a lot of wish fulfillment here, and I see like some type of portal opening because of this stream of possibilities. So we have Ace of Water, which is Ace of Cups. I feel like some of you have asked about a relationship here. Ace of Cups, aka Ace of Water here in this deck, is simply just really about positive emotions. Spirit is saying somebody not knowing how to contain themselves when it comes to letting people know how they feel, and even a specific person in general. It looks like there's a lot of water here. We have water in this card, and then we have Ace of Water, which is Ace of Cups here. So you could be dealing with a water sign. If you are not one, keep in mind that this does not have to be your sign. This could be in other areas of your chart or somebody that you're asking about, or simply just the energy they're taking on at this time. That is going to be the message I give for any card that associates with zodiac signs and stuff, or if I ever feel called to bring up any signs. So keep that in mind. Even if you're not, this doesn't mean that the reading automatically does not resonate. But I know I just hear something about listening. Your only job is to listen. So I'm almost getting another prediction with this too, like having like some type of open and honest communication with somebody where it's like they're talking so much about their feelings. Yes, they're willing to hear you out, but they have so much going on that they have a lot to say to you before you can get your turn. So I don't know if you asked about communication with somebody or what the case is, but if that's the case, you will be hearing from them. So we have breathe, and we have some blue here, so that's communication right off the bat, or a need to work on how you communicate. The breathe or the breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which I don't honestly know what that is. But anyway, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. I feel like a lot of this, whatever you're asking about, regardless of what it is, it has to do with the way you communicate with not only others, but yourself. And maybe your spirit guides and stuff as well. I do see some patience needing to be had as well. But for the most part, I get a yes. So let's see. Wow. I'm happy. I'm thrilled. Because honestly, I would have been kind of a little bummed if it ended up being the no card. Because there's 44 cards in this deck. And there's a couple repeat messages where you have 2 yeses in the deck and 2 nos. One with exclamation points and the others without them. So definitely could have gotten any card, but I'm glad it was what I felt. But yeah, like I said, it's a yes. You definitely have to work on the way you communicate. You definitely have to, like I said in pile 1, a lot of people are dealing with some anxiety. It looks like pile number 2 could be dealing with, I feel like pile number 1's anxiety is a little bit more than what pile number 2 is going through, but it's still, anxiety. So reach out. So definitely has something to do with you connecting with different people. I feel like some of you are asking not necessarily about communication with somebody as in a romantic relationship, could be, but others of you are really focused on work and trying to connect with different people, trying to work on a brand, building yourself up. So I reach out my hand and my heart to connect to and unite all of humanity. Reach out. Card number 12. So that's basically telling you to reach out. You don't have to wait for anybody to get in touch with you. So it looks like a lot of you are asking about communication directly. But some of you aren't. But still, this is Spirit's way of saying that communication has something to do with you getting the outcome that you want. Round and round. 25. So when I see that, I think of cycles. I hope you guys can see this. I'll be trying not to let the flashlight take over, but sometimes it's a lost cause. But, so round and round. So basically just going around in circles. For a lot of you, this is a cycle that maybe you are meant to learn something from. I do feel like for a while you're going to kind of be stuck when it comes to finding your way around this outcome here, this yes. But I also feel like it's because there's a specific piece of advice that multiple people may have been giving you, and maybe you're not listening to it, or you're not doing anything with it. So Spirit is saying to do something with some advice that somebody has already given you. I feel like I said the same thing in pile 1. I'm not sure exactly, but we have magic. So more magic, more manifestation. So make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. So whatever this is, you felt like it was a lost cause, but you're asking about it anyway because there's a small piece of you that has some type of hope. You believe in things turning around. I feel like that mindset is actually going to be what's going to give you what it is that you are looking for within whatever this is. But yeah. Definitely a yes. Network is net worth. So what did I say? Already connecting and communicating with different people to help you get your foot in the door. Sometimes you have to, communicate with different people and get to know people. And you'll be surprised. They may offer you some type of opportunity. I'm not saying to be an opportunist, but this is the way of life. If you want to make it, sometimes you have to have the right connections. So I do see some connections coming up for you guys, and I do see Spirit saying that you guys need to do some more social networking. Even if this is about hearing from somebody romantically that whether you've had communication with or not in a long time, you need to get their attention by posting something online or like nothing bad, not no naked pictures or anything like that, but simply just like maybe posting a meme or something. I wouldn't go out of my way to do that, but I mean, that's just what this reading is suggesting, and it's just an example. So, yeah, networking. We have the middle path card here, and it says, embrace both sides. Both sides. The middle path is the road to a balanced and more peaceful life. So it looks like this is talking about weighing pros and cons, but it's also saying that there is more than one route to making whatever it is you've asked about happen. And to remember that there are more than one side. There is more than one side to a story as well. So keep that in mind. I just feel like I said, I'm hearing somebody out. That's been the whole theme here. So regardless of what type of communication we're talking about, Spirit, like I said earlier, says your only job is to listen. So that is all I have for pile number 2. Please let me know what you thought of this reading. And don't forget to head over to the Love&Crystals channel to see her response. Yeah, I'm going to link everything in the description box below and in a pinned comment. Let me know if you would like a personalized reading. You can contact me at GiftedSoul777@gmail.com or simply, you can contact me on Etsy or maybe even Instagram as well. All of that is linked on my channel banner and in the description box. But yeah, let me know if you guys learned anything. What stuck out to you the most with this reading? Did it resonate? It's okay if it didn't. It's not supposed to resonate with everybody. And in that case, consider getting a private reading. Those are more catered to your energy alone. And pick a card readings, aka collective readings, are not reflective wholeheartedly on my abilities because it's collective. So keep that in mind. So if it's not accurate here, there is a stronger possibility to get a reading from me privately and it be more accurate. So keep that in mind. But anyway, I wish you guys love and light. I hope you enjoyed this reading and learned something. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on your bell so that you know when I post new videos or do a live stream. I wish you guys love and light, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 3. This is a reading regarding any yes or no question that you have. Please do go watch the intro if you haven't. That way you hear my disclaimer or anything else that I may mention in the beginning. You don't have to, but I do recommend it. Yeah, personalized readings are available as always. Simply just hit up the description box down below in the pinned comment. I will have links there as well. And this is a collaboration that I am doing with V from Love&Crystals, so please go check out her channel and watch her video response, which is going to be linked in the description box and pinned comment as well. So let's see what your answer is. So that is going to be looked at the end. Protecting treasure. So you're either sitting on a bunch of ideas, collecting ideas and not doing anything with them, or sitting on some type of information as if it's like top secret or something. You're trying to keep something protected, but honestly, eventually it's going to come out anyway. I don't know why that's coming out, but we're going to see if anything else makes sense. We have Six of Air, which is Six of Swords in this deck. You could be an air sign, or somebody you're dealing with could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or simply just the energy that you or them are taking on at this particular time. I feel like the advice here is to stop hovering over whatever this is, because eventually it's going to come to light anyway. I don't know if you're keeping a secret from somebody or if somebody's keeping one from you. But I feel like whoever is doing it, it's going to come out anyway. And I feel like the person that is being kept from is actually really not even caring too much. I feel like you're protecting something that isn't. I don't feel like it's a bad thing, but I feel like maybe you're thinking it's bad or they're thinking it's bad, and it's not as bad as it looks or seems. But it's like you're feeling like you have to duck and cover for whatever reason. So we have forgiveness. Okay, I see in here confession time. If it hasn't already happened. And maybe you need to work on self-forgiveness if not forgiving another person. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. I feel like you could even be just hiding this from other people. There's a secret maybe you know from somebody that you're trying to keep. Maybe you feel like it may be embarrassing or something. Maybe it's like a relationship problem that you're trying to keep within your relationship and not let anybody else know, which in that case I do understand 100%. But Spirit is also wanting you to remember that whatever the case here is that there's really no need to be embarrassed. People you don't even think go through the same things every day. So don't feel bad because you're in that situation as well. So it looks like whatever you're asking about involves some forgiveness, maybe self-forgiveness, and just releasing the past in general. So we have success, which pretty much gives you a yes answer to whatever you've asked about. If you're asking if somebody's going to forgive you, they are. But forgiveness is not necessarily for them or for you. It is simply for peace of mind for either party. So keep that in mind. We have Crystal Ascension, which says, I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the Crystal Kingdom. I also feel like the number 3 here is very important. To me, that number represents taking action. But I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the Crystal Kingdom. So maybe you guys need to work with, I'm feeling clear quartz and amethyst for the most part. I feel like that's going to strengthen a lot within you or whatever it is you're asking about. But for the most part, the answer is a yes. It's a lot going on in this pile. It's kind of confusing just a little bit. You're probably like, what is she talking about? Because she's talking about like 3,000 different things. But that's what wants to be brought up. So we have happy. I feel like somebody is ready to forgive and let bygones be bygones, whether it's you or somebody else. I feel like you will be much happier for this forgiveness as well, even if it's self-forgiveness. So that's definitely an action step that you need to take. But whatever you asked about involves self-forgiveness or forgiveness in general. It involves maybe you needing to protect yourself somehow, like with different crystals and stuff, because like I said, you're protecting something, or somebody's protecting something from you, and the more you hold on to it, the faster it will end up coming out. So we have cycles. So head over to pile number 2 if you want to hear more about cycles, because we talked about that. So this says everything has its right time under the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. I also talked about magic in that pile as well. But there's a lot of purple here, which is really speaking of psychic development in your third eye. So most definitely I need to work with amethyst and to do more intuitive work and just following your intuition in general. So pile number 3, you guys are involved in some cycles as well, or will be, to get to this success here, to this yes here, this success moment. You're going to have to go through a lot. But it's all a, you know, a test. It's a challenge to see if you can keep up and to see if, you know, you have the willpower. So let's see, the past will visit. So like I said, so something for your past is going to show up and you have to face it head on. A lot of you may be asking about an ex or something, or somebody that maybe, it doesn't have to be a romantic connection, could be a friend or something that you haven't heard from or have a problem with or something. And then we have cycles, which means whether it was good or bad, something is going to repeat itself. For some of you, the past is going to visit and it's going to be successful. You're going to have new beginnings with whatever that is. But for others of you, this is saying that the past will visit and repeat itself. So going through cycles again. But this all leads to this successful outcome. So let's see. Heart and soul is the last message. When making your decision, take into account what your heart and soul are saying. Sometimes the mind can deceive us. Choose through love, not fear. So yeah. And I feel like this goes back to this. Whatever you're trying to protect or hold on to, you just have to let it go. Have more faith in whatever this is. And like it says, choose love and not fear. And listen to what your heart and your soul is saying to you. Because sometimes your mind can play tricks on you. So pay attention to how you feel spiritually and not necessarily what's in your mind, because your mind can be hectic. It's sometimes not clear, sometimes can't give you the clarity you need. So back to your intuition and just paying attention to how you feel within, you know, your spirit. So that is all I have for pile number 3 regarding your yes or no. The main answer here is a yes. But everything that we talked about is going to lead up to your yes and how you're going to get there. So keep that in mind, or what advice you need to take on, or just whatever spirit wanted to bring up. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to head over to the channel to see what her answers were for you. Maybe you can ask the same question or possibly ask a different one. But yeah, also this is her deck here, one of her decks, the Fortune Cookie Oracle. All of her decks right now are 20% off, I believe, till January 9th. I believe by the time y'all see this, her decks won't be on sale anymore. I just realized that. But, yeah. But anyway, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought. I hope you learned something. And again, personalized readings are always available. Everything is in the description box below, and I do sometimes put it in the pinned comment along with the timestamps. You just have to click the read more option, because it's not going to show up just by, you know, reading that without clicking that. So keep that in mind. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Love and light.